Thank you, Grant, again for being with us, and welcome.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
And to start you off with, just a really simple question. What what are you hearing? I mean, what are colleges right now talking about, or how are things seeming to be shaping up for the fall semester?
Well, we're hearing a lot. We just get inundated with email every day. Everybody is working extremely hard to try to plot a course. It seems as though there's a little bit of a breakout happening. Some very big places, the Cal State system in California, for example, which has almost 500,000 students, seems to have committed to mostly being online in the fall. And I can see why they might choose that, because they are so big. So in a certain sense, they have some insulation from competition. It's a big and very good system in many ways. They're probably not going to lose lots of kids by being online in the fall. But on the other hand, individual operations, freestanding private colleges and universities are by and large hoping to have some kind of on-campus program. What that's going to look like exactly, they are trying to figure out. A lot of it, I think, will have to do with whether there are surges in cases of COVID during the summer. And interestingly, in fact, I was talking with you by email about this morning. A group of colleges has been talking about this question of what happens if they open and their liability to cases of students getting sick. And one of the things they're doing is testifying before some congressional committee, I think even today, is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Elizabeth? Yeah, I think it's today. Yeah. And asking for some protection from lawsuits that students and or parents might bring if kids go to college in the fall and get sick. It's understandable that they want that protection. It seems not unreasonable to me that they would get some protection, or that students and families would be asked to sign some kind of waiver that would say, if I do get sick, I'm not going to sue the institution. And I don't know whether whether the Congress will be much help. There are a lot of lawyers in Congress. It's hard to say what their response is going to be. So colleges private colleges especially, and a number of public ones are committed to being open. Some big public universities in the Southwest have said they're going to open as usual. Exactly how they're going to manage that varies a lot, or their plans to do it vary a lot. I have heard some interesting little sort of individual cases. A small college got in touch with me from Ohio and said they were going to offer every student a single room for the cost of a double room. That suggests to me that they have some extra capacity. And in some ways, smaller colleges in more rural settings with more physical space might find that they have some advantages in coming up with creative ways to get kids on campus in the fall and keep them spread out. I think the hope is that there can be at least some combination of on-campus time and online time. A lot of places that I've been talking to and hearing from are thinking about starting a little earlier in August, skipping fall break, running up to Thanksgiving, having kids leave campus at Thanksgiving, maybe continue to finish up exams and projects and papers after that, and then shutting down the campus for a couple of months through what would be the typical cold and flu season, and then trying to open up again for a spring semester beginning sometime in February. And that seems like a reasonable hope and a reasonable plan. But of course, what happens in between now and then will have a big impact on that.